Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for being here this morning. Thank you for being here this morning.
Let's go, let's go. Oh, let's start this show. King Roman news gonna come right through. Gonna give you that news just like you know we can do. Hot topics in your face, baby. King Roman knows his place, baby. King Roman news.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
6:30 a.m. Eastern time, baby. He's gonna come right on time with the news just for you. Celebrity news, politics, and local news just for you. King Roman news. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Let's go, let's go. Hey, let's start this show. King Roman news, coming just for you. King Roman news, coming just for you. 6:30 a.m. Eastern time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. King Roman news, King Roman news.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for being here this morning. Thank you for being here this morning.
Let's go, let's go. Oh, let's start this show. King Roman news gonna come right through. Gonna give you that news just like you know we can do. Hot topics in your face, baby. King Roman knows his place, baby. King Roman news.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
6:30 a.m. Eastern time, baby. He's gonna come right on time with the news just for you. Celebrity news, politics, and local news just for you. King Roman news. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Let's go, let's go. Hey, let's start this show. King Roman news, coming just for you. King Roman news, coming just for you. 6:30 a.m. Eastern time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. King Roman news, King Roman news.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for being here this morning. Thank you for being here this morning.
King Roman news. Let's go, let's go. Oh, let's start this show. King Roman news gonna come right through. Gonna give you that news just like you know he can do. Hot topics in your face, baby. King Roman knows his place, baby. King Roman news.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
6:30 a.m. Eastern time, baby. He's gonna come right on time with the news just for you. Celebrity news, politics, and local news just for you. King Roman news.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday,
Let's go, let's go. Hey, let's start this show. King Roman news, coming just for you. King Roman news, coming just for you. 6:30 a.m. Eastern time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. King Roman news, King Roman news. Let's go, let's go. Let's start this show. Let's go, let's go. Let's start this show.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Shout out to the news crew. What up, crew? What up? Good morning to y'all. Thank you for being here this morning. I feel really, really good. It's a Friday. What is it? October 14th. Okay. 4 or 5 day countdown to my 35th birthday. Hallelujah. Thank you, God, for letting me see another year. I'm grateful for that. Shout out to you all. Thank you for being here with me this morning. This morning I woke up feeling so good. I don't know what it was, if it was a very, very nice and wonderful and pleasant email that I woke up to this morning. Thank you so much. You know who you are. You sent me, it was very kind of you. All of the words that you said in the email. I mean, oh my God, it was very, very, it meant a lot. It gave me a lot of energy. He made me excited about everything. So thank you so much. Shout out to you. I appreciate you so much. Can't tell you how much, but I do. Thank you. But we are here. I don't know if y'all saw last night. My girl Nicki Minaj and Latto got into it. I mean, they were going into it, but it did give us some insight to some of the bullshit that goes on behind the scenes. And so I said, oh, let's talk about it. They was going all night long till about 4 a.m. this morning. I woke up like, wait, what? Now, I got to be honest. I'm very shocked at Nicki Minaj and some of the things that she was saying. But then I had to tell myself she's a female rapper. This is her competition. I don't care what we say. They going against each other. So we're going to dive into that. But y'all already know, and I know y'all hate it, but I have to. I want to tell you all how much I appreciate you all for being here this morning. So I really, really do. I just want to keep letting you all know. And as a constant reminder, as much as you all come and listen to my commentary, I enjoy having commentary for you all. I love picking out articles. I like finding things to inform you all about that you may not know about, take home to your families, your friends. That's what I like doing. So I want to let you know that I really, really appreciate it. I see each and every one of you. Shout out to the crew. I love all the support. Shout out to my members. Shout out to my moderators. Thank you so much for holding me down. Not only do y'all hold me down, but y'all hold all these other channels down. Like I be watching, like, look at you over here modding too. So shout out to you all. And members, thank you for keeping me close and dear to your heart. I appreciate it. New members as well. Thank you so much. And shout out to the most amazing subscribers. Some of you all just don't even know how much you all mean to me. The messages, the words of encouragement. I know a lot of times people are like, damn, he's still going. His views ain't popping, all that shit. You know why? It's because I got some good ass subscribers, yo. What y'all think y'all don't see on the surface, behind the scenes, propping me up like, yo, what we doing next when I'm not live? So make sure you hit that like button. All likes matter, even yours right now. Like right now, you can hit that like button. I appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing today. You'll like it. It's a real chill vibe, over here. And if you want to show some love, feel free to send me a cash app. That's $ Roman L Jackson. Everything that you send goes right back to the channel. If not, it does treat me to dinner, breakfast, or lunch, a cup of coffee, all those great things. And I appreciate it. I really do. So without further ado, let's get into this drama. Let's get into what's going on these streets. And I thank you for being here this morning. All right, let's go. So what up, chat? What's going on with it? What's up, chat? Oh, good morning, Jay Parrish. Good morning, King Roman News and chat. Have a great weekend on purpose and be blessed. You too. Thank you. And you too. You be blessed as well. I appreciate that. Doctor on site. All right. Good morning, my handsome. Okay, so I'm the side hubby. All right, I'll take that. You can't have no more side. You can't have no other side hubbies. I gotta be the only side. If I'm gonna be a side hubby, I gotta be the only one. So all the other ones gotta go away. I can't share. I'm already sharing. I can't share no other ones. So I'm watching on the streets. No other side hubbies. Ox City 805 Queen. Good morning. Catching you right on time, finishing up, getting ready for work. Best commute commentary ever. Ox City 805 Queen, thank you so much. I don't know if you know this, but that was something that when I first started my channel, I said I wanted to do. I said I enjoy when I'm walking my dog or I'm driving or I'm shopping and I can put my AirPods on and listen to someone from the beginning to the end, just give commentary, and just you talking back to them. So I do that to folks. So to know that you really you consider that too, that means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Good morning, Kurt Vixen. Good morning. Good morning, Kurt Vixen. Brick girl. What up, boo? Hey, boo. Hey, good morning, Marty. Good morning to you. Good morning, Risa. Good morning, boo. Hit the like button, working out and listen from the clouds. I hope you have a good workout. Damn, that's inspiring. All right, baby. I did. Okay. All right. I gotta be double checking. I wasn't, hey, boo. Hey, living my best life, OG. What up? Good morning to you. It's good to see you this Friday. Thank you for coming through and thank you for becoming a member. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Let me tell you, you are part of the crew, of course, but you're a part of the A-list team, of course. You're down with the team, and I'm gonna be getting up on my members only content. I've been watching other people. You know what I do a lot of times is I try to figure out what will work for me and what would be the most rewarding. And I know a lot of times, folks, what are you doing outside? So I think I'm gonna start sharing my when I go out of town for my birthday, I'm gonna put that on my members only and really get engage with you all. So thank you for joining the membership. I'm your side wifey. I got you. All right. We, as long as we got that common ground. All right, side wifey. Love you, King Roman News, for the unbiased commentary. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I try my hardest to be unbiased too. I try to look at both sides. I really do. All right, y'all. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Before I begin, I do want to say that because sometimes when I leave and watch my replay, I'm like, damn, you didn't say anything you wanted to say. So before I, get this show started, I hope y'all really do have a great weekend, a stress-free weekend. I'm going to a haunted house tonight. It got 4 different houses inside of it, and then it got a cornfield maze in the back of it. So I'm excited to go. It's supposed to be pet friendly, and I was telling my friend, I'm like, I don't hope you're not telling me that to bring my dog, because my dog, it don't play like that. Anything walking up on him or me is bound to get bit. So for my safety and for his safety, it'll just be me for this one. Yeah, it'll just be me. Now there is like this pet haunted farm you can take your dogs to. I was thinking about taking Eli and my friend's dog to it, but still, Eli don't play that shit. He don't like nothing sneaking up on. I don't know how they do haunted houses for dogs, but Dogtopia be working it out, baby. So I don't know. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna see and I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna take him. I'll probably take him next week sometime. And then don't forget next Wednesday we're gonna have a little birthday party. We're gonna have a little, I'm gonna play some music, have some drinks. I'm gonna go in my living room and shoot this time because we got a lot of packages to open, and we're gonna open up packages. I hope my homeboy come over so he can help me like with the boxes and stuff because we got a big ass box. Now I know what I put on my wish list, and so I was trying to go to see what was purchased and what wasn't purchased. But when I set it up so I couldn't see. So now I was trying to figure out like, damn, I wonder what this is. So I'm excited. I really am, and I'm appreciative of it all, man. I really am. I was thinking yesterday, like, damn, this time last year was a whole different vibe. And just to know that some of you all I've grown with and you've grown with me over a year is crazy. We done been through some crazy shit. I done cried up here. I done when I watch my, when I was dragging, I watched that back like, look at you, you cracking in the voice, you just all just that's not your thing. Now, I'm comfortable. So thank you all. It feels so good to be able to celebrate that again with you all. So all right, let's get into the commentary. Let's get into the commentary before I keep running my lips. Good morning. Hey, Kingsman. Good morning. Good morning. They don't like certain spirits. Don't listen to them. Don't take that, baby. Right, right. My teenage red nose pit blue will take you down. You walk up on me. That's what I'm saying. My dog ain't with that shit. He is not with it. I don't know what they're doing or how they're gonna do it, but he ain't with that. He already be looking at me when I try to take a treat from him. He get the I'll be like, Eli, me? You doing that to me? I'm like, maybe he letting me know. So I'll be like, all right, I like that shit though. As long as you know. All right, let's get into this. So if you don't know, Nicki Minaj released the track Super Freaky Girl. And it was a sample of Rick James's song. Damn, the song can't come to my Freaky Girl, of course. It was a sample of his song Freaky Girl. And it was listed in the first phase of the nomination category for best rap song and for the Grammys. Now, Lotto, a lot of different other artists are in here, and this is Nicki Minaj. This would have been a good win for Nicki Minaj. Granted, she doesn't have a Grammy, but they opted to move this song from being in the rap category to the pop category, best pop solo performance. Now, there's a lot of different reasons circulating. Some people say, they're gaming her, they're playing with her, they don't want her to get a win because if she would have been in there by herself, maybe she would have won. And then there's the other folks who are actually saying no because the actual sample of the song was in a pop category. So the sample of the song is staying in the same category of the original classification of the original song. That's what people are saying. So either or, I felt like it should have been placed in a rap category. To me, it was a rap song. And now it makes me wonder, was this the reason Nicki Minaj pushed the Queen's mix so hard with heavy rap? Because if you don't remember, when it first came out, I was like, this ain't it for me. Super Freaky Girl. I mean, it was cool, but I was like, remember I kept telling you, I want to hear that. I rap, rap. I want to hear rap. I don't want to hear all this AK, dang, Then they came up with Queen's Mix, and I said, now this spanks. This is the shit I like. But unfortunately, it wasn't the original remix. So they, they did what they had to do. They removed it, kicked it out of the rap category, and put it in pop. Now, if this was Megan Thee Stallion, if this was even Cardi B, if this was anybody else but Nicki, they would have been fine with that. You're still being nominated for a Grammy. Okay, it ain't in the rap category. You still got some time, years behind up in front of you. You'll be fine. Not Nicki, not my baby. Nicki wants her fucking Grammy. So she, Nicki fashion. Nicki, she wasn't not gonna be vocal about it. Oh, and let me take this break and shout out somebody. Read the Heart of Philadelphia. Shout out to Read the Heart of Philadelphia. The shirt I'm wearing this morning, you really can't see it. I'm gonna have to stand up. It's from Read the Heart of Philadelphia, black and white tee apparel. I don't know if you can see all of that goody, but it says I am king, black man. I got this back in March, I believe it was. I got this back in March from her. So I'm gonna take a picture and put it on my community wall after the show. If you want to shop and get yourself something. But shout out to Read the Heart Philadelphia. It was a perfect day to throw this on. It's a little chilly around these parts, 53 degrees. So shout out to Read the Heart of Philadelphia. Okay. So Nicki Minaj wasn't gonna leave it how it was. She goes and tweets this at 7:33 p.m. last night. I have no problem being moved out the rap category as long as we are all being treated fairly. If Super Freaky Girl has to be moved out rap, then so does Big Energy. That was the first, like, damn. Then she goes on, anyone who says differently is simply a Nicki hater or a troll. I'd actually love to see a more street record win, male or female. I'm just saying, right is right. And I said the same thing. I'd rather see a street record too. Now, clearly, that was a shot at Lotto. Clearly, it was a shot at Lotto. Big Energy has been doing its thing. Big Energy has been moving, Unfortunately, it's a record. Now I get her saying the same thing. If you're gonna move, Super Freaky Girl, you're gonna move Big Energy too, because it samples another pop song with that pop artist featuring on the remix. So I see Nicki saying, I get it. If you're gonna move this song, you got to move that one too, because that's a pop fucking record too. Unfortunately, it didn't go like that. They removed Super Freaky Girl. So what you think Nicki does after this? Who you think starts and kicks off this fucking battle between these two? Nicki goes and says this. She tweets this. Now, mind you, all of Nicki's tweets have now been deleted. She's gotten rid of all of them. She goes and says this. Yikes. After literally retweeting one of her fans that put up a post that says, literally Latto herself has even called it pop on multiple occasions. Just make it fair, saying that Latto has called Big Energy pop. And so Nicki, retweets it with the yikes. And that's where the fucking dig starts. This is where it starts. I'm like, okay, Nicki's feeling herself. God damn, leave this girl alone. Leave him alone. So she do yikes. Then she proceeds to say, could you imagine someone telling you not to complain about being treated unfairly at your workplace? This is my job. I work very hard, no different from a 9 to 5, where you should speak up for yourself. If you know you're a great employee and continue to be purposely sabotaged. Now, what we didn't know when this was going on, mind you, I had put all of this stuff on my community wall last night when it was happening, because I got the alert like, oh shit. But I had life, so I couldn't stay tuned. But this was all happening. Now, mind you, when Nicki sent this tweet, what was happening at this exact time, Latto had called Nicki and hit Nicki in the DMs like, yo, what's T? You subbing me? I see all of this shit. Let's talk. So apparently they had a phone conversation behind the scenes leading up to this. So Nicki's response comes on the heels of that. Could you imagine someone telling you this? And so it all made sense when Latto responded to Nicki by saying, damn, I can't win for losing. All these awards and noms, I can't even celebrate. Meaning like, damn, I'm trying to, I tried to call you and try to squash the beef. I'm getting nominated over here. I can't celebrate shit. Like, God damn. And mind you, I get that. You a newbie. And I equated it to like the beef sector. I really did, to newbies in the beef sector against a lot of big weight, heavyweight, something we all can relate to. And you get this. You get a big heavyweight against a newbie. The newbie's going to immediately like, damn, what the fuck? So you think Nicki stops there? No. So Nicki proceeds to post the DM of Latto reaching out to her, and she captioned it with this on her Twitter. This Karen has probably mentioned my name in over 100 interviews. Says she waited in line for Pink Friday with Barbie chains on, bangs, pink hair, but today Scratch Off decides to be silent rather than speak up for the black woman she called her biggest inspiration. I said, all right. So when I read this, I didn't just read it for the surface. I actually read it for what it meant underneath. And I feel like Nicki wants these younger girls to bow down to her, out of the fact that I've inspired you. So if I'm your inspiration and I'm calling out something that's wrong, what does it look like for you going against me and I've inspired you? Does that make sense? And I saw that because here I am a newbie and I seen that shit too. So I'm like, I said, wait, rather than speak up for the black woman, she called her biggest inspiration. So what you mean is, don't defend yourself, Latto, or don't, try to put up some sort of empathy. Instead, you should be cowering to me and saying how, yeah, Super Freaky Girl should stay in this category. Yeah, she's right. That's what she's calling out Latto for, not supporting her when she's calling out bullshit. Well, can't nobody support you, Nicki, boo. You're still your boo. You're still gonna be my boo. I still will fuck up a song and fuck up a bitch talking about you in my face. Okay, this is different. um, I think, and I just see this problem with Nicki just not wanting someone, even if what I say goes, it may go against what you go. I'm your support, bitch. I've been here before you. 15, almost 15 years in the game, and you think you got some wherewithal? No, fuck that shit. So let me pause right there and see what y'all had to say about it. What y'all had to say? They don't like certain. Hey, Naries, good morning. Good morning. I look at you up and close. You know why? Because I got a new desk and I got a new chair and I got a new back thing and it's all set up differently. One day I'm gonna turn the camera around so y'all can see how it looks, but I did it all differently back here. Cause I was expecting to move, so I went and bought mad furniture and shit. And so I one was a new desk for my new office at the new place. But since I ain't moving, the shit was sitting out there, and I'm getting packages. I had to break some shit down, so I ended up getting rid of my old desk, bringing this new desk in, and everything is perfect. Um, it is a pop song. It's a pop song, absolutely. Joe? I'm glad you got a notification. I saw your message. Journey, what up, Journey? What up? Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, she did her thing. I'm gonna put it on the community wall. And let me tell you also, it's not, I don't know if this is not the t-shirt. This is, I don't know what it is. It's almost like it's in the fabric, you all. On some real shit. This is not like I can do all of this, ain't shit going nowhere. Ain't nothing happening. Y'all see that? This is quality, yo. I said I like this. When I saw it on her site, I said, hey, yeah, Gave me a cute little discount. I said, okay, Reed. So shout out to Reed. I like this, and it's my speed, right on the neck, right. It's tight fitting. So, and it was very affordable too. So shout out to Reed. Esther, you are so adorable. Oh, thank you. Shout out to Esther. Thank you. Hey, Cash App and bullshit. What up? What up? But big energy, that's the thing. That big energy bangs, and it's been around for a while, a little bit longer than Super Freaky Girl. You know what I mean? So you gotta call it what it is. Big energy does go off, you know. Super free, but Queen's remix goes off too. So, I can't not one, not the other, but the original Mariah song was nominated in the rap category behind the Wu Tang feature with a rap feature, So why would you think that they would automatically want to move that song? In every other space, that song is considered a pop song. And now all of a sudden you want to move the song? She got receipts too, baby. Nicki is the problem. Risa, that's my boo. And I don't want to be, I will be contradicting myself. But yeah, Nicki came off hard as fuck, not scratch off. So wait, here I am watching this shit this morning, right? And I'm sitting here thinking, like, damn, I had literally did the little scratch off and on my hand, like, damn, she calling this girl, she's scratching herself off to be you. Like, that's a read. Like Nicki be dragging, Nicki be trying to read. Nicki be reading, living my best life, golden. Hey, Harley, what up, Harley Q? Good morning, boo. Good morning. It's good to see you. But Nicki don't bow down to her inspiration. Well, that's absolutely true. That's the thing too. A lot of people said that you came out here and cried when Cardi B didn't say that you were her inspiration and wasn't giving you props. And then you have these women who are actually giving you props, calling you behind the scenes, trying to squash the beef, trying to be on your good side, but you're not even allowing that to be, to show. And you know what I think it is also? Nicki is still hurt that Megan and Cardi both were in the got Grammys before her. And I think that now it's another one with a chance before me. And she's throwing her shots. She's at a point where she's throwing the shot. And I'm shocked because she has new management. And the guy who's managing her now is well connected in the Grammys. So if anything, she should have been talking to him like, you gonna let this shit go through? But obviously he ain't got that kind of pull. Hey, Doreen's blessed. Good morning. Love to hear handsome. Thank you. Yes, it's growing out, ain't it? It's growing out. It's growing out just in time. Just in time. Sublimination, right? Karen, good morning, boo. Good morning. Good morning. It's good to see you. You can Clorox that ish and it won't fade, right? I'm telling you, like, it's really good. She did her thing with it. I really appreciate it. Please hit the like button. Yes, please hit that like button. Y'all know how I feel about the likes. Y'all been holding me down with the likes, so I can't even front. That's why I ain't even complaining. Like, y'all definitely doing y'all thing. I appreciate it. Everyone have a wonderful day. Nick, you too. If you out, you have a good weekend too as well. Nicki is acting like a spoiled kid and she in her 40s. She need to go sit in a corner. Karma is coming around. She didn't humble herself to pay homage to Kim. Okay. All right. She shaded little Kim, and until she make that right, she will continue to be snubbed. I love Nicki and I enjoy Lotto from time to time, but Lotto took it too far. Sis brought up Nicki. We getting there. She brought up Nicki husband and brother. Where was the moral compose when you wanted that big energy? Are we getting there? Cause see, I'm leading up to where the wrong of this shit shifted. See, right now in this argument that I'm showing y'all, it's all Nicki. I can't even lie. That's why I'm baby. I'm with you, Shantae. Yes, baby. Yes. Do y'all think they moved her song to pop to give her a better chance at winning? That's a good point. I didn't think about that. I truly felt like they moved the song from rap category because she was gonna win in rap category, and so move her to another genre. I don't think her record can go up to some of the folks who are in the pop categories for the Grammys. Let's see who's all in the pop categories for the Grammys. Um, you have oh, they didn't post this yet. Oh, yep, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. All right. So for that's record of the year, album of the year. Let's see who's all in this pop category. Pop. Oh, I don't see the pop category. I don't see everybody's in the pop category. I have to post that on my wall. I don't think she has a chance. If Harry Styles is in the pop category, she doesn't have a chance. If they put Beyonce's Renaissance in the pop category, because if you haven't noticed at the American Music Awards, all of Beyonce's music except for the R&B, and in the R&B category at the American Music Awards, they have Renaissance and Drake's Still Honestly Never Mind. I'm like, what the fuck? But they also got Break My Soul and Pop. So if Break My Soul is in the Grammys pop category, Nicki Minaj ain't winning Super Freaky Girl. That is not winning over Beyonce's record. I do not see that at all. If that happens, Nicki got another problem on her hands. Now that she talking about she got a battle with Lotto, she gonna be battling with somebody else. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. That's a good point. You can't tell nobody how to fight. Period. Period. Exactly. It was the only way they could take that win from her. Yes, that's exactly what I felt. I was like, oh, they taking it. They really are. They are really out to get Nicki at the Grammys, yo. And it's funny because Sonic, who swept the fucking show last year, he told them he doesn't want to participate this year, and they were like, okay, we understand. We hope you come and celebrate. Come to the show. Nah, I said I don't want to. I don't want to do none of that. I don't blame him. I think Nicki is dealing with karma. She is demanding the same respect she failed to give coming in. She made valid points about corporate giants bigging up newer artists. Yeah, yeah. And now she going through this. You are right. Yeah. It's like circular. And she don't everybody else see it but my baby. But she forgets she was the bigger artist being pushed telling the rap girls to pick her fruit. I remember that song. Oh, child. Good morning. I had to drop from the bitches to say no. They are snubbing her. I think she pissed someone off. Yes, Melissa, I agree. Welcome, Melissa. Thank you for dropping down. I appreciate it. Yes, I agree. I really do feel like Nicki is being snubbed by the Grammys, and you can see this shit blatant as day. How many other songs that came in a rap category that can be classified as pop? I mean, you really can. If you really sat back and thought about it, Big Lotto, Big Energy is a pop song. Then you got Mariah on there. I mean, you really stretching it. So I think they really need to come out and redefine what this pop shit means, because we've been blending that lines of pop for a while now. I don't understand how Break My Soul is pop. I thought it was gonna be dance at the most R&B, but pop. So what is pop? I'm thinking pop is like Ariana Grande, Olivia Rodrigo, Justin Bieber, shit like that. But Super Freaky Girl is pop. Is pop mainstream? Is that what it is? I don't think she could win and rap with that song against Cappuccino in my Kodak Black voice. Honestly, since mumble rap surfaced, the genres are all I agree. Like they are all fucking screwed. Blatant as day. They won't. Anderson Pack is my cousin. He deserved everything he got last year because he was grinding for years before getting acknowledged. And that was he did. He swept too. He did as well. Whoever Nicki pissed off and finished being mad yet. They not. So after she goes and says, damn, I can't win for losing, and Nicki goes and tells, posts the DM saying, calling Big Lotto this Karen. Big Lotto's like, fuck that shit. I'm done. I'm done. I'm trying to be nice. I'm done. Hats are off. So Lotto responds at 10:39 last night. Now, by this time, my face was in a whole plate. A whole plate. I had some country fried chicken, mashed potatoes, green beans, and broccoli. I ordered it and it came just on time. I was fucking it up. So I didn't know none of this shit was going on. So she goes on and says, first of all, I text you because I didn't want to do the internet shit with someone I looked up to. Just like the first time I DM'd you asking about your ongoing subtweets. I wanted to speak up because, like I said, I do agree, but the way you going about it seems malicious, especially after how we left off. Now I'm like, I don't see, I didn't see no problem in her saying this. I felt like it was very mature of her, still showing a little sign of respect. I said, okay, and I always say that if you're a newbie and you get attacked by like somebody, a OG or a veteran in whatever industry you is, the best form of response is a response out of respect for what you got going on, your business. Like me when I did back for my platform, whatever, you come from that. Don't come from no clique, no one to kiss nobody ass. You got to come out here and say, listen, I'm trying to make it right with you. I don't know what else you want to do, but I can't do all of that. I can't go blow in your asshole. I can't do none of that. So what you want to do? And that's what I got from this. I got her giving that first response like, look, Nikki, what's up? What you want to do? And so she goes on and says, I said, I do agree. Like basically saying, I wanted to speak up because, like I said, I do agree. But the way you going about it seems malicious, especially after how we left off. Like you subbing me and shit. I told you, I agree, Nikki. They should have kept you in the category. And so then she finishes that up by saying, now at 11:04, she goes, I've ignored countless subtweets since March and instead addressed you in the DM. You're asking why I didn't speak up in your defense. It's the same answer I gave you when you asked why I didn't congratulate you. You're literally older than my mom trying to be a bully. Now, here's where things are starting to shift. Like, okay, now we go into Nikki's side. We've been over on Lotto's side. Like, all right, I get you, Lotto, Now Lotto's throwing, she's taking them little subtle jabs. She's pulling like all right, now look now. And I think what really rubbed Nicki the wrong, there's this underlying thing that the winning girls of the rap industry are the younger girls with the pink wigs and the accent raps. Because if you're a female with like a southern accent or some accent native to your local town, you're gonna win. That accent, it just does something. Like Carisha's accent, I might not like her, but I'm singing a song, accent and all. Realize and give a fuck about it, so they win. So I'm sitting here and I'm sitting here looking like, okay. So she says, you're literally older than my mom trying to be a bully. That's what got at Nicki Minaj, because she notices in the industry the younger girls are winning, the Cardi B's and shit, who just celebrated, I think, her 30th birthday. And Nicki Minaj is a 40 plus year old woman. And so she throws that little shot. I think all of this would have been fine. I've ignored countless subtweets since March and instead addressed you in the DM. You're asking why I didn't speak up in your defense. It's the same answer I gave you when you asked why I didn't congratulate you. That would have been fine. I would have been like, what's the problem? I just literally sat here in front of y'all like, what's wrong with that? I don't see nothing wrong with that. Shit, she told her, I addressed you. I'm trying to make it easy. What really was the catalyst that drove all this shit was, you're literally older than my mom trying to be a bully. Now, what you think an OG gonna take to that? An OG gonna take to you telling them, and in this case, she's an OG. You throwing a little sly remark after this person done, after the OG done obviously said a lot of shit about you in subtweets, and all you just basically said, what you think an OG said? Nicki Minaj came back and said, all this time I thought you was at least 35. Now, let me tell you the running joke with Lotto. The running joke in the industry is that she looks like a Muppet. She has an older woman face, but she's a younger woman. That's really, that's how it goes. That's what, and I didn't notice it until I started looking at Nicki Minaj's subtweets and shit. I'm like, damn, y'all really, then I heard Kodak Black call her Muppet face. I'm like, y'all really gonna do this woman like that? Now, chat, I'm only doing this because I'm not trying to be messy. What is Lotto giving? Does she give Muppet? Can we be real just for 1 minute? Does Lotto give Muppet or nah? Does she give older than what she actually looks? Like she looks She looks like she's in her 30s to me. Oh shit. I just Googled her name, her age. I take that back. I'm sorry, Lotto. You look like you're in your late 20s. The girl's 23. My bad. My bad. I should have did my research before that one. I thought for certain you'd been 31. Oh shit, Nikki. You got me in Nikki. I was trying to be neutral. God damn. This girl 23. Whoa. Say no more. I'm gonna say it's Nicki's attitude. Yeah, it is. It's Drake, R&B. Drake has the ability to go between R&B, hip hop, rap, all of that shit. And he never complains, nor does he really ever try to show up or make any effort to. Nah, Nicki called Lotto a Karen. Not a Karen. This Karen. Hey, Duchess. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Duchess. Shout out to Duchess Kelly Love, the amazing. Okay, Lotto is a whole half black sister. Y'all remember her original name when she came out here? It was Young, it was Mulatto. And then she got all that backlash. And so she changed it to Lotto, like we was gonna forget. It was originally Mulatto. Like, no shade. As long as Nicki defends her predatory family like it's nothing, the Grammys, AMA, VHA won. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Thank you for bringing that up. She reaping what she has sown, in my opinion. That is a really good point, and I do think that plays a huge role. Networks getting themselves involved with Nicki on that level. Now, she did get the Vanguard Award at MTV Award Show, so there might and that's all Viacom, VH1, MTV, American Music Awards. That's all Viacom. So maybe it might be okay for some audiences and maybe not all. But that's a good point. That's a good point, lady. Good morning, boo. Good morning. How you doing? I'm good. How you doing? Not you being ageist. She went there. She did. She did. Here's another take. Super Freaky Girl did really well. It did pop numbers. Nicki Minaj is a mega star, just like the pop girls. Why can't she be in that category? That's a good point too. It is a pop. It is a to me. Yeah, I think that's why I originally didn't enjoy the song, because I felt originally like this song was a pop song or not necessarily a fully rap song. Remember when I first came out, I was like, hey, freak. It was me and my boo, my little bro. Damn it. Why I can't think of his name? I'm so sorry, boo. Bro. But our little bro who comes on the channel from time to time. Sorry, I'm having a brain fart right now. That means you haven't been on in a while. You need to come through. But when he came on, I was telling y'all that shit sound like I couldn't take that, freak. And then when she dropped the Queen's Mix, I was like, this is a dope record. Queen, if she'd have led with Queen's Mix and it had did those numbers, I guarantee you that song would have stayed in the rap category. Absolutely 100% would have stayed in the rap category. No, she telling the truth. Nicki is a bully and her barbs can be evil and nasty. So do you think Nicki, the OG, is a bully to the newbie? It's called a Southern draw. I love that. I love that. I be sitting there like, damn, I love that Southern. I think that's why I be trying to get down to Texas. But I love that accent. No, the Karen comment started it. Oh, yeah, I definitely agree. Now, when we first started, we all on Lotto's side because Nicki kicked that shit off from when she started with the yikes. She kicked that shit off. I agree. But what flipped this shit back to the other way was when she started, when what took Lotto from being defensive to being offensive was when she said the ages remark. Heck yeah, y'all know how Nicki feel about people thinking female rappers over age should retire in the game. Yeah, remember this lyric, hang it up, flat screen. Remember when Nicki did that same shit to Kim in the song? And baby, that was my song because my best friend at the time was a Lil Kim stan, and I was a Nicki stan. And when they was beefing, we used to have music beefing. And when this song, she's a hoe. Was it? She's stupid hoe. You a stupid hoe. You a stupid hoe. You a stupid hoe. You a stupid hoe. That baby, you know what I'm saying? So even in that song, she was referencing how old Kim was. Hang it up, bitch. Flat screen. That ain't the right song that came from. That came from Did It On Them. Hang it up, flat screen. Even that. So yeah, she realizes that that's a thing, but she don't want to be in that position. Don't box me. Don't age me out, because that's a huge. I think that's a big deal when you start aging female rappers out, because a lot of it is the sex appeal, the draw, the look. Young girls still following you. Are they still looking up to you? That's why a lot of times I'm like, Nicki, you still doing this Barbie shit, but it's a part of her appeal and keeping her image, somewhat youthful. Damn it, I'm tired of old people shaming. We still look good. Okay, I won't say. Yeah, they say the truth hurts and the hit dog will holler. She looks older than she is since the rap game. I'm just saying, listen, I'm just saying that she definitely has aged herself. Yeah, Lotto. Yeah, it's like she was a kid on Rap Game 5 years ago. It's those white jeans. I can't take it. Lotto do have a strong face for her age. She pretty though. Nah, he talking about her Komodo dragon. Damn, that girl, 23. That's what I said. I felt so bad. I had to come back like, God damn it, you 23. I'm out here thinking you at least 32. Nicki talking about, I at least thought you was 35. I've always hated that name. I disagree about Drake though, but that's for another day. You think Drake should be main on rap? That's probably what that is, right? She won Jermaine Dupri rap show. What about Cardi being accused of drugging and robbing men? Grammys rewarded that. Exactly. That is true. And we all saw that video evidence. Baby, I was out here talking about that shit. I was telling people like, this is going to stop her. People going to want to be affiliated and associated with you. They still associate with her. Let's not talk about all the Elvis and the artists throughout the years and the Weinsteins of the world. The young girls will always be winning. It's the nature of the game. Nicki is in a weird space because she doesn't feel appreciated. She needs these fans and new artist validation. That's absolutely what it is. At the end of the day, it's validation. And when you're not even getting it from the award show, you expect that when you come out here and voice your opinion, some of the most vocal people that you inspire or are your fans, you expect them to jump to your sort of, come out here and say something. And I could see that. And I'm not saying it's cult mentality, but it's sort of like, you riding with me not only when I'm rapping good and you want to feature, but you riding with me when I'm, going up against the grain. That's why she rewarded those girls to be on Queen's Mix, because they were some of the first girls that congratulated her for getting a #1 on Super Freaky Girls. So she turned around and put them on a record. So you're right. She does like a level of, pat me on my back. Accused and convicted, different. Thank you. There can be an accusation and there can be a conviction. You're right. I like Nicki, but she definitely asks as if she can't be addressed whether you're on her level, above her level, or beneath her level. Yep. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Man, she's the OG. Oop, well, she was accused of drugging and robbing black men. Need we say more? Yes, OG is a bully. If you don't bow down to her and kiss her ass, she will have a temper tantrum. Is that right? Even on the rap game level. Shit is crazy. Clears my throat. Texas, you better keep driving south, sir. Right. I need to come to Miami anyways while I'm playing. Nah, that don't apply. Because Nicki still writes and brings her fan base to buy her albums. Yeah, I'm still drawn in. At least, part of it is her articulation. I'm so glad my faves don't do this all the internet. Rihanna was a menace during original Twitter days, but she outgrew that. Yeah, baby, Rihanna used to hit bitches. Beyonce, she don't. We'd be lucky if Beyonce and her family don't got their own little Twitter going on. They round tweeting shit. If all that work she done did to herself, shrug. Good morning, Joylyn Brown. Hey, King Roman. I drop out the cloud to say Nicki need to leave these young girls alone. I'm sick of her. Nicki Minaj is no Drake. He worked with young rappers, not hate on them. I hear you. It definitely feels like she's picking on the younger, a subset of the younger girls, because there are certain ones that are her fans, and we can absolutely have a day where we dissect why she likes these girls and what statements they have made, or probably came out in her support. But we can also compare those to the ones that she don't like and maybe why. And we'll notice that some of them have worked with her ops. Some of them, may have won awards that she might not have. So yeah, I can see why you might say it looks like she's picking on the younger girls. I agree. She has had way too much work done. These young girls need to leave the face alone, and the older ones. I don't know if y'all saw Madonna lately. I think I talked about this on Monday. Just go to Twitter and type in Madonna TikTok, and it's not a Halloween costume or nothing. That's her real face. Actually, go to the Plainest Jane Twitter and scroll her Twitter until you see. That's where I saw it at. I dropped down like she cracking for real. That's because Atlantic Records paid Cardi Ish off because they had already invested too much in her before getting that return. Mm. So you think that's what's helping? You think that's the payola? Yeah, she chose them because they congratulated her. Never once mentioned their talent and how deserving they were of it. But that's your cousin Rome. You know that's my boo. Listen, we all got our ways. We all got our ways. I'm here to I'm just here to let Nicki know, like, I see you, and I like you, and I go up for you. And there's moments where I might not support what you're doing, but I still support you. I'm buying a Nicki record before I buy a Lotto record. Now, I can't even recite a whole Lotto song. Texas, baby. It's her pen, and that's what these girls don't get. When the glitter and gold settles, does the pen still stand? Okay, don't do it wrong, man. Madonna is so embarrassing. She looked like her kitty just stank. Like it's like bad eggs in a refrigerator. The ones that don't fangirl try to stay out of the way and work with those they want and benefit from. She has a problem with. You see it. I didn't want to say it, but you see it. Not a Muffet. Good morning, Marvel. I hope I said it right. Is it Marvel? Good morning, Marvel. Yes. I didn't say she looked like a Muppet, but look, listen now. Kodak Black said it. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. I think she doing her thing though. I ain't gonna hate on her. I think she doing her thing. All right, so let's get back into the story. And before I do that, y'all absolutely 100% know. Please. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Please make sure you hit that like button. So after she goes, all this time I thought you was at least 35. Nicki follows it up with age shaming when you look like you the one pushing 40. I said the gloves are off now. The gloves are off now. So she goes on to say age shaming when you look like you the one pushing 40. Age shaming, but was begging for a feature. Imagine what them jeans gonna do in 10 years. Oh, so you in your 20s? Oh, okay, then at least it matched your album sales. You sold 20,000, right? Mad you flop. That's why you really mad. Now, don't she sound like a whole beef sector, a whole agent of chaos? And that response came from her literally just saying, "You're literally older than my mom trying to be a bully." She literally told her, and I said, that's what's gonna set it off. You're gonna set that giant off. And baby, she let her ass have it. She let her ass have it. So now Lotto's a newbie. You getting attacked by the OG, right? The OG coming at you, done told you ugly bitch. That's why your album didn't sell, ho. You only sold 20. At least it matched your real age, and your face looked like you 40. Coming at her hard and shit. So the newbie is, I think, in my opinion, even though I felt like she, kicked the OG to start this other part of it off. She responds by saying, "Here's the most recent subtweet in question, but I'm finna start from the beginning, 40-year-old bully." And so it shows this tweet where Nicki Minaj says, "Unfollow. Barbs, I just said, stop putting that dud on my timeline. I know you're defending me, but leave that dud on TikTok. Let me think." Now, what people were putting on their TikTok was Lotto. They were putting it on her page, and they were trying to mention Nicki Minaj with Lotto because she was trying to I think she was promoting some record she had out. And she said she had to use a tweet or something that had Nicki Minaj in it. So it was retweeting, and people were retweeting it. And here, that's what Nicki Minaj says. And so she takes this as being a subtweet to her. I'm sitting here like, Lotto, I'm okay. All right. So you dig up, you still digging up evidence, like, because you're right now, what Lotto's trying to do is a character assassination. And that's sometimes the strategy of folks. Like, I'm not going to attack you like you attacking me. Instead, I'm going to show people why you are acting the way you're acting. So you coming at me, you saying all this shit. Now here's some tweets to show you that she really been feeling this way for a while now. So she starts sending all these subtweets. So she sends that one. Then she sends this. Okay, first, this is from When I Tease Big Energy remix. You didn't deny subtweeting me over the phone. I'm confused. Peep, not again, because she thinks I was using her fans for simply teasing my Willie featuring and then the Big Energy remix. And so this is her now still trying to prove the point that Nicki's mad for another reason. This ain't got nothing to do with what y'all doing. Again, she's trying to show her receipts. And this is the tweet in question. So not again, y'all not serious, because she was also, again, I told you she was retweeting that post that had Nicki Minaj in it as she's trying to promote her record. And Nicki Minaj, I didn't even know this was about her. I'm telling you, I get Nicki Minaj tweets to my phone, and it's not again, y'all not serious. And this was from March, y'all, March 21st, 2022. So they had been in some little like shady ass battle. So now let's be honest, doesn't this make sense? Doesn't it make sense when we see Nicki start off by rapping this, saying, I have no problem being moved out the rap category as long as we are all being treated fairly. If Super Freaky Girl has to be moved out, then so does Big Energy. This makes sense. You ain't saying, it makes more sense why you going harder at this record than another record up there, because there's this whole beef y'all been having going on since March. So Lotto continues to share some stuff. And Lotto, now at this point, Lotto decides to drop the DMs. So she's about to drop the DMs to show that, look, I tried to get in her DMs to have this conversation, and it was not the same way she's doing this in public. So she tweets, I literally named you as my dream collab multiple times in multiple interviews. Like I told you over the phone, I looked up to you. You still never answered my question about where the random shade started coming from. And so as we can see in these, so I kind of got the messages here. You probably won't be able to see them. I don't know if it's showing all the way up on your screen, but I'll read them here. So as you can see on these messages, the first message goes, let me see. The first message is actually Lotto reaching up into Nicki Minaj's DMs, and she's like, what's up? I've shown you nothing but the utmost respect and genuine love. Now, this happened on September 4th of this year. So just a couple of weeks ago. Of this year. So in this message here, so she's like, what's up? I showed you nothing but the utmost respect and genuine love as a fan and someone who looked up to you. Hate that you allowing people to convince you otherwise. You know what I mean? Now I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be honest with y'all. Y'all don't know this, but I've done this too to content creators who have like, I felt like they do some slight shade. I did the same fucking thing. Slid right in the messages like, yo, I don't even do all that shit. I respect you. What's going on? I feel something. What's up? I don't think it's nothing wrong with that. I don't think it's nothing wrong with it at all. I don't think it's nothing wrong with that. So she leads the message off like that. Then Nicki responds and she's like, hey, before I respond to this, what exactly are you talking about so that I can give you a clear response? I'm seeing this for the first time right now, by the way. Now, Nicki didn't respond to that until 5 days later on September 9th. And so Lotto responded on that same night, like a couple of hours later. Most recently, the interview you DM'd at Holla and Media on Twitter about, and your tweets that follow, it's clear they was about that. But I'm trying to figure out what happened, like what changed. I've shown you too much genuine love. And Nicki Minaj goes, you've shown me too much genuine love for what? To be exempt from something? I could say the same thing, but would you or Bigfoot care? No, it's clear it was about what? You talking in circles. Say what you said. Here's an example. Nicki, when you said it was clear, you were talking about when I said, that's how you have a real talk. Let's start at what you said. I don't talk in circles and I don't get questioned. And that's the thing. That's the thing. That's what this is about. This has happened back in September 9th. We're dealing with this Grammy shit October 13th. And the Grammys come out and say they're going to take Nicki's record off of here and keep Big Lotto's record on. Oh, now it's like evolving. Like, okay, now it makes sense. There's been tension behind these two artists beforehand. This was going to bubble up like this. And so Nicki, Nicki is stating her case. So she's like, let's start at what you said. I don't talk in circles and I don't get questioned. We see everything. Trust. It's clear as day. Did you think I got to where I am by not peeping everything? Do you think I don't know every release schedule at every record label? Did you think I don't know how many things move up on the list as soon as I say I'm about to do something? Well, if you'd like to actually talk, let me know. It will probably be better on the phone though, because I don't like back and forth texting. So many things can get misconstrued. And I know people usually use text to spice up their group chats. There's actually a lot I think you should know. And I said, oh, baby, shots fired. It don't sound like Nicki trying to resolve anything at all. Now, had that been me, Lotto, getting that message from Nicki, at that point, my best recourse would have been message received. I wish you the best because you're an artist. So now you trying to follow up and kiss her ass even more. It ain't gonna do nothing, honey. You're not playing friend, friend, neighbor, neighbor, brother, brother, next door neighbor. You're playing celebrity, celebrity, millions and millions of dollars. Ain't nobody trying to be friends when that's up at stake. And I put that shit back to the sector. Ain't nobody trying to be friends when it's clicks and views up at the stake. So OG or newbie, both people are protecting their brands and their assets, and I think that's what you should do. So that's why my recourse would have been to Nicki. Okay, receive. I gotta move forward. I gotta do my thing. I don't want to carry this shit on no more. You don't want to fuck with me? That's fine. I get it. I wish you the well. You still my. I still fuck with you. I still fuck and still about to rap super freaky girls. That's some shit I would have did and moved on about my business. Y'all would have never known nothing about this. I would have left everything on her. Cause see, me, I'm new at this. You've been old in this game a lot longer than me. So you have the time to withstand getting beaten and torn down and building yourself. But not me. I'm one record away from being back in the slums. So let me just ride my wave and let me let you do you. That's how I would respond to her. That's not how she responded here. So her response is, yeah, I like to talk over the phone too. Cause you bringing up other people and release dates that don't got nothing to do with me or what I'm talking about. Who's talking in circles? I referenced the tweets and my confusion with where all this pressure is coming from. Again, I've showed you nothing but love. I'm the one trying to have a real talk, not indirect sub tweets. Straight up. I've ignored so much in hopes it wasn't what I thought. It was from someone I looked up to. And she left her phone number. Now, this is where they actually have a phone conversation. So Nicki must have called her some shit and during this period in time. Now we didn't know they had a conversation behind the scenes. We didn't, and we kept seeing in the earlier tweets, Lotto kept saying, you wasn't doing this over the phone. You wasn't from when we talked the other day. You wasn't saying all of that. And so Lotto kept saying, call me, reach out to me. So they must have had a conversation. Now, at this point in the tweets and in the night, no one knew what the conversation was. Nobody heard any audio or anything like that. So after she goes and released this tweet with these DMs, Nicki, she then goes on to say, with all this being said, this wasn't just about a Grammy category, which is what I'm telling y'all. This is not about no damn Grammy category when it comes to these two women. Because if it was, it would have been easier for them to get over this shit. Like, okay, bitch, bye. But it's not. She's like, you being funny, bringing me to defend your case, knowing our last convo didn't end on good terms. You literally told me I'm not flourishing, and no one cares about my little song over the phone. Here we go. She got that OTP over the phone. At this point, we don't know what the fuck she talking about. Even me, I'm like, well, bitch, here I go. If these bitches been over the fucking phone, why y'all can't just call each other? Maybe that's the nigga in me, because I know I would have picked up the phone. I'm not. No. It would have stopped at you telling me you'd expect this from your mother or your father. I definitely would have picked up the phone like, what's going on? What's up? What's going on? That's what I would have done. But now we know that it was an over the phone conversation and them bitches broke ties and moved on separate ways. So Nicki finally responds and says to the DMs that she leaked, now pay attention. Every DM from Scratch Off is about a feature. I was kind every time, but Scratch Off feels she has pulled behind the scenes with a few different white men. I won't name their names right now. Now look at my next tweet to see the very next message she sent me after I declined 3 features. And then she's like, look at how this Karen makes, and she's putting up DMs, but she deleted those tweets, so I couldn't get the DMs to tell y'all. But she's putting up DMs of her asking, can I get a feature? Can I get a feature? Can I get a can I get a feature? And Nicki's like, no, no. And she did that 3 times. And so she goes on to say, look at how this Karen makes up a fake beef in a passive aggressive attempt to show her frustration about me politely declining 3 feature requests. Scratch Off is just an entitled Karen who blames others for her album flopping. You better stop it, Scratch Off. And I love that. You better stop it, Scratch Off. That is calling that girl a damn scratch off. Let me stop right there and see what y'all talking about in the chat. Baby, this shit was crazy. All right. I'm down to so embarrassing the ones. All right, Nicki gotta realize it's as hard for the youngins as it was for her. Yeah. Cause see, Nicki didn't have a Lil Kim to go against her the way Nicki going against these other girls. She didn't. Lil Kim was like at that point when Nicki was coming up, she was already phasing out, but it's accelerated with the onset of Nicki Minaj. Latte walked right into that one. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She did. Nicki Minaj, you do surgery too. So stop. It's the genes for me. Nicki doesn't even have to do all this. She's solidified in the rap game and music overall. She's that. No, for real, for real. Seriously. This is all due to her feeling unappreciated. So wild to me. Yeah, and they say that people with wealth and money, one thing that wealth doesn't buy is value and appreciation. You can buy whatever you want in the world, but if there's no value behind it, it doesn't mean nothing. That's why you see a lot of them buying art and shit. But even for themselves, you can be wealthy, but if nobody cares about you or considers you or anything like that, you're just as you have little or no value. You just got a lot of money, and that means that lacks purpose when you have no real value. That's why you see a lot of people give money to family and friends because they want that value. You needed me. I feel good now. I helped change your life. And also to support and help out. But there's some value for self and you feel appreciated. You feel, and Nicki doesn't feel that. But it's like to feel that you got to connect, partner, bring these girls on. Now, you granted, Nicki has brought some girls on. We're not going to sit here and act like Nicki ain't put the fucking girls on. She gave Koi a fucking lane because without Nicki, Koi, I would have never listened to Koi. Never fucking listen to Koi Leray. I'm being honest with you. She does got a nice her ass is nice. She got a video walking it on Twitter, clapping her cheeks, trying to promote a song, and I thought I had to stop. Like, okay, all right, now I see why the niggas. I see why you winning, girl. Nicki can't talk. With Young Money backed her, she would have kept her boy. But you know what? I see where you're going with it. They ain't using Nicki's doctors, and that's what gets me. That's that millennial energy, though. No filter, mouth reckless. Nicki's own fans have assumed she was subtweeting Lotto. They were going in on Lotto a few months. I remember all of that. I could not realize why in the world would y'all think, why I kept saying to myself, why would she subtweet Lotto? Like there's other bitches out here. And what I didn't know is she's subtweeting her, Cardi, Megan, all of them get subtweets. So now I look at all of Nicki's tweets like, wait a minute, who we talking about here? Did she mention Bigfoot? Who is we? And damn, Nicki, that's kind of stalkerish. Child, that's a problem though. As an artist, you will forever feel shaded if you constantly check in the charts, right? I agree. They should have talked this out behind the scenes. That's why you put yourself first. So that's what's best for you. Be respectful, but don't allow that respect to trump what you have going on or being you. Risa already know. Risa know. The question is, why do they know everyone else release dates? Who's checking for who? Well, that was something else. I'm trying to figure out like, so damn, y'all really do sit back and say, okay, I'm putting a record out this date. She's putting out a record that day. I didn't even know they cared like that. But in a micro world, y'all know content creators do their lives like that. I got a live this time. You schedule, it's almost in a small way. We're seeing this shit now glorified. That's why I was like, wow, look at this shit. They all know or can find out release dates across the board. It's strategic in releasing their music albums to maximize exposure, especially when a lot of them are on the same labels, ironically. So it's like, if Nicki drops, we need to push our shit up too, so we can drop around the same time as her. So it'll be sort of some synergy between Nicki and another rap artist. I get to play. I would have pulled up at Karen. Roman, they can call each other, but one thing Nicki needs is those barbs to ride for her. And that's really what it is. See, when you're an OG in the game, you have an established fan base. So not only is the newbie fighting the OG in the game. The newbie now has to fight not only the OG but the fan base. And so a lot of times the fan base gives the OG that power, gives them that story, that back response. Like if you look at Nicki when she responds to these girls, a lot of times it's a retweet of what her fans have said, some funny shit. They done dug up some dirt. You know, Nicki already saying, I'm sure my fans can and pull up the receipts. We'll see in a couple of tweets. I'm sure my fans can pull up the receipts. So a lot of times these fan bases be the ones really in the front line swinging. They just got the OG back there. All right, hit that bitch. All right, give me some information on her, you know, and it's very transfer. I'm gonna say that it's very transferable. This scratch off stuff is sending me. Ain't that so rude to be called a fucking scratch off? Damn. Oh, she's going the feature route. It isn't about features. She blatantly disregarding the issue for her narrative. That's the beef second. Baby, I said, if you don't see this shit for what it is, and she still didn't give Lil Kim respect. Scratch off and latte is killing me. I bet she gonna fall out with Koi in 6 months. I see it coming too. I see it coming. They already got a little thing going on because of she wasn't invited to be on the Queen's Mix, and Koi put out a little tweet. I saw the tweet, Koi, you being a little spicy. And Nicki, of course, is subtweeting them girls. And so it's like I see her and the Cardi having a feature in a few months. Cardi got a new album coming. She working on it now. I'm sure there's gonna be a whole female record on that bitch. That's why artists try not to release around Rihanna, Beyonce, and Drake. It's hard getting that exposure when some machines are in full album and go mode. That's true. You what you doing around Beyonce and Drake? They can only release around each other. Like Drake dropped his Honestly Nevermind 2 months before Beyonce drops. 2 weeks before Beyonce drops hers. Really? Like we ain't see the play? What up, Nate? What up, Nate? Shout out to Nate. Shout out to Nate. All right, y'all. So where we at? All right. So before we get into the next part, because we got to play the video. So Latto ended up releasing 2 audio recordings of her and Nicki Minaj on the phone. And she prefaces the tweet by saying, I had to do this because I knew who I was playing up against. I said, oh, okay, you sound like a smart newbie. You sound like a smart newbie. Okay, I see you. So before we do that, let me take a small little break, and I hope you all hit that like button. Stay right there where you are. Refill your coffee cups. That's exactly what I'm about to do. Put some more coffee in here, and we'll be right back with the show. Please hit that like button, share, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll be right back. And we back. So I just checked the likes, y'all. I just checked the likes. I got like 33 likes. Can at least 10 more people hit the like button, get me up to the same amount of people in the room. And if you just coming in, shout out, shout out. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. We're just taking a deeper dive into what happened between Nicki Minaj and Latto. And it's been really, really interesting because as we just dissect this beef, we're starting to uncover that one, they had pre-existing beef. This has already been in the works. Two, it seems like Nicki has a gripe to dig at Latto simply because there was no respect given at what she was facing with the Grammys in terms of them moving her record to the pop category. She felt like instead of you coming to my defense, you out here crying, oh, you out here. What did she say? I can't win for losing, child. Something. This was she goes, damn, I can't win for losing all these award noms. I can't even celebrate because you feel like you getting a dagger thrown at you. You know what I mean? Why did you win this? And I think you won. Big Lotto won over Drake at another award show. So you already feeling, damn, so Nicki's not feeling like she, instead of tweeting that, she should have been like, Nicki should have got throwing some respect up, basically. Well, Lotto didn't feel like that. And what we've uncovered is Lotto feels like, I've already reached out to you behind the scenes in the DM. We've already spoke on the phone. I talked to you about why you subtweet me. You're back out here subtweeting me. So you want this smoke? I'm about to give you this smoke. And so now what we see is they going back and forth. So we ended on the fact that she told her, you mad. Nicki told her, you mad, you flopped. And she ended, and Lotto ended up releasing these DMs. So Lotto goes on to say that with all this being said, this wasn't just about a Grammy category. You being funny, bringing me up to defend your case, knowing our last convo didn't end on good terms, you literally told me I'm not flourishing and no one cares about my little song over the phone. And so we keep hearing this over the phone thing. And so Nicki responds to her by saying, now pay attention. Every DM from Scratch Off is about a feature. And so she shows those, she shows the actual DM, those actual messages, telling her that you better stop it, Scratch Off. Fuck you coming at me for? You mad about your album flopping? So it's going from really we were talking about the Grammys to now we're really talking about you mad because I declined them 3 features, girl, and your album flopping, huh? That's what you mad about. And it's weird because it really was Nicki was mad first. How Lotto get to this point and she didn't even have to. I'm telling you, you didn't even have to respond to it. I'd have let Nicki do all of that stuff over there, and you should have just been celebrating your win. You ain't got it. Sometimes we don't have to, and it's hard when you a newbie. You want to because it's like I'm new, it's hype, everybody. But you got to think about your platform. You got to think about your opportunity that you have as a newbie. Don't fuck that shit up. After the win, then I'd have been saying some shit. Now you got a case for if you lose, bitch. She's clowning you. You already set up for the fail. It's being graceful and handling the beef the right way. You can still be beefy, but you ain't have to go about it. I would have going back and forth with the OG. No, I'd have said my piece and been like, all right, do what you do, run with it, baby. And she didn't do that. She ran with it. So now we get to this part. Lotto's still telling her, you've been subbing me. Super freaky grandma is married. This is where it really gets bad for Lotto. So this is what she says. Been subbing me. Super freaky grandma, referencing her age, is married and related to fucking rapists. I said, oh, Lotto wants smoke. She doesn't want a feature anymore. And she doesn't want anyone playing Nicki Minaj music when she shows up at a club appearance because, honey, this now sets that bar off. So she goes on, you ain't gonna bully me, bitch. My idol turned rival, now you hating. Now, see, here's the difference. This kind of shit in bravado, I would have, period. Fuck that bitch. You ain't finna bully me, bitch. Fuck you, ho. I don't give a fuck. Fuck all that shit you talking over there, bitch. I still got the nom in the rap category, ho. You feel that. But what I expressed to y'all would have been that happiness that I felt by expressing that. It would have been like, well, okay, I get you, All right, I see you. It's okay. She didn't do that. She went from 0 to 100. And see, the problem is you're the newbie. She got her and her fan base behind her. So after this day goes on and you got to like sell a record or you want to be pushed in a club or you want some favorite, you got to fight all of this shit now. All of this shit, right? And I don't think that's a battle for a new girl in the game to be wanting to fight, willing to fight. You don't know who her alliances are with, what radio station can shut you out, what song you might not get. You know, you already got songs that couldn't get cleared because the features weren't cleared. You mean to tell me you had somebody rap on the album and you couldn't get the feature cleared? That's politics, babe. That's politics. And you about to get in it now. You about to get in it. Now, granted, Cardi B had to go up against the same thing with Nicki. She had to go up to the same thing, but she had a team behind her. She had a team and support. You didn't have a reality show. You ain't no, that affinity to you ain't there like it is for Cardi. You still new in the game. So I saw this and I was like, damn, girl, you really out here saying this kind of shit? You ain't gonna bully me, bitch. And now I could get even on being a little pushy, I could get you ain't gonna bully me, bitch. My idol turned rival. Now you hating. All that other stuff beforehand, you can't take it back. If you were feeling that before, now how you feeling it now? Was my thing. Also, now she's super freaky grandma. I can see how Nicki don't like you, and she ain't never liked you. She never gave you a feature. She never was fucking with you. But you clearly was inspired by her, told her that, have said that in interviews, to then come back and say super freaky grandma is married. It just seems fake. Like, oh, okay. Then you go and say relax, and related to fucking rapists. Did you always feel that way when you were asking her for those features, or you just now felt that way? What we doing? That's why I'm saying, like, you got some of your personal shit you got to keep to yourself. Like, if I'm gonna go up against the OG, keep your good cookies and tokens, keep them down here. Keep them right here in your lap. Say all that other shit. You ain't gonna bully me, bitch. Save all that other shit after the Grammys. After what we talking about happens. Then, bitch, I can come after you. All right, bitch, now hats off. Ho, you in album mode? Let me fuck with you. You ain't doing it right. You got to wait for your opportunity because you're a newbie. You don't get the opportunity every day to just be out here windmilling because you're going to get fucked up. And I may be speaking in double tones and I may be speaking to someone in particular, but yes, I am. And yes, I am. But you really got to think about it. Be very strategic and think about how you respond to somebody who got a bigger machine than you do. Girl, you want just what? I think album number 2. Come on now. Come on now. So Nicki responds, y'all. I didn't care about rape. One, she didn't care about rape when she was begging for features. Same shit I said. I'm like, girl, we her fan. We Nicki fans. Like, I'm a Nicki fan. So the first thing I'm gonna say is the bitch ain't said that when she was rapping your song. So now you saying it? Oh, okay. Right. The rape thing. Right. 2, you didn't care about Kodak's past. 3, you didn't care about the accusations made about Dr. Luke, who produced Big Energy, and we all know what happened between Dr. Luke and Kesha, which I loved Kesha when she was out, baby. I used to fuck around with some Kesha or Keisha, whatever we call her. And then 4, newsflash scratch off. I've never raped anyone. I've inspired millions. You're one of them, bozo. I said, you had it. Now, here's the thing. Everything after what you just said, you have coming to you. I'm sorry, you do. Even me, if I put my neck out there on an OG or a big wig, I got every fucking thing coming because I didn't think it through. Maybe you said too much on the initial phase. Maybe you need to just come out and drop a crumb. Fuck you, bitch. Now let me see what you say. And then maybe the next one would be super freaky grandma. And then let me see what you say. You got to work into it because you got more to lose than her. You just basically was like, fuck it. Fuck it. You can't do that. You can't do that because you see what's happening. So then Nicki goes on, y'all keep letting these bozos weaponize the word rape when they're being dragged and not holding them accountable for not actually caring about rape victims in real life. They have the same 2 drags about me, and one of them ain't even about me, child. I mean, well, I added the child because I know she said it when she said it's in her brain. That's how you know when you that bitch. And I mean, listen. It is what it is. I can't say, Nicki's responding how she's gonna respond. Shit, if I was an OG bitch, I light your ass up, Latto. Girl, I light your ass up. And I would expect if I was a newbie and going after OG, I expect him to light my ass up. But I also expect that Roman would have thought this shit through. Like, okay, when's my next concert or show? When do I need some publicity over some shit? When am I okay? Are we doing that? All right, that's why I'm gonna drop this shit on Nicki. Like, how is this a win for you? When did you look at this as my moment? Sometimes, as a celebrity or a person in the limelight, you can't be fucking thinking about I got to get this off my chest. You can't be pulling a Kanye. You see where it's getting him. You can't be doing that shit. You still got to act in the mode of I'm an artist. I'm an entertainer. I sell records. I'm pushing. I would have soon as she started doing that shit, I'd have been putting my records out. I'd have been putting videos out that I want views to go up on. I'd have been trying to promote my shit. And when it's no time promotion season's out, then go after her. You ain't got that to lose, Lotto. You got way more to lose. So Lotto says the feature was never the problem. You passed on the 2 songs I sent, and I still show love. You're not the only person I've sent songs to that passed. Never took offense. I'm a rapper. Cute way to spin the narrative. And so then she goes on, I'll post them my goddamn self. They'll all tell you I write too. I heard a few of your refs before. They came out too, boo. You forgot we all collab with the same writers. Difference is I don't deny it. The world's seen me writing since 16 on national TV, though. Well, I didn't. What can somebody in the chat tell me what national TV show Lotto was writing on? I missed that one. Well, after that, Lotto, and this was at 1 a.m. Baby, around 1:16 a.m., Nicki Minaj decides to write scratch off. Get your dumb ass to the mic right now. Explain this shit. Since you became a rape activist in the last 5 minutes, ho, you better have a good explanation for this shit right the fuck now. And now in this tweet right here, basically what Nicki Minaj is showing that her mother was actually 16 when her father, who was 30, got her pregnant. And somebody, one of Nicki Minaj's fans, went and did the research and pulled up the screenshot of when Lotto's mom had Lotto, basically showing Lotto's mom born this date, Lotto's dad born this date, and Lotto born this date. You draw the conclusion. And it shows that, Lotto's mom was 16 and Lotto's father was 30. And so they're like, now you explain that. You talking about rape, bitch. And since you acting, and I said, I told you, you're not going up against Nicki. Now you're going up against Nicki's fan base. They're going to come pull the evidence. They're going to do that. I even be doing that shit sometimes when it's my fave. I see him on Twitter. I be pulling up shit like, look, bitch ain't talking shit. Look. We go hard for people that we fuck with, and you're a newbie. You might have a few fans that might show you some shit, but it ain't going to have that same hit. We've been doing this for a minute. We've been fighting for Nicki for a minute. We understand how this shit goes. We get the cues, some of the cues. I didn't know she was subtweeting like this. You, on the other hand, you're still building this lane for you. So, you kind of took a toll in a road when you decide to say, call her older woman and then decide to go super freaky grandma related to serial rapists. That was like premature. You stepped too far off the ledge for me. It was like, okay, not tasteful. Well, now we get to the point where she decides to go ahead and drop the audio. So Lotto got enough. Lotto said around, what was it, 3:30 a.m. this morning, Lotto decides to drop the audio of Nicki Minaj and her having a conversation behind the scenes. And so we're going to check this out real quick. But before I do that, let me see what's going down in the chat. Chatty chat. I would have pulled up at Karen. Hey, Nate, Beef Sector. Does King Rome have a cash app? Thank you. Oh, yeah. It's $ Roman L. Jackson. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone who support the channel. Feeling like I'm having a conversation with some good people I know. As a new artist, you need the collaborations to build the fan base. Nicki will never be the only one. Kim, Trina, and others have donated a verse for the cause. Keeps everyone relevant. Right. Yeah. I hope Meg and a few other artists stay out of this. That's it. You said it. Megan, stay your ass the fuck out of this. All you new girls, stay out of it. Right. And in fact, right now, because the buzz is hype on female rappers, I'll be dropping all kind of ciphers and sexy photos and shit. Bitch, they over there doing that. I'm on the beach. You got it. It's all about the opportunity. What opportunity is presented itself? Because your moment's gonna come. Megan, you ain't gonna always be chilling. So chill, bitch, because you're gonna be next. Trust me, yours is circular. And I do see a time in the future you and Cardi gonna be getting into it. Trust me, I see that. The whole you date. I never could understand how Cardi is Partisan Fontaine is Cardi's writer, right? Wrote numerous banging records for her, dates Megan, who's also a female rapper. They're in the same game. It's something about that. Just I'm like, I know Megan is hearing reference tracks from everyone across the board. Like, are you kidding me? I'm dating a female rapper and I'm working with female rappers. Okay. Ciao. But you didn't care about that when you was asking her for a feature, Lotto. I'm telling you, shots fired. Uh-oh, she's gonna bring that out of her. Yeah, you can't tell her how to fight though, and I love to fight a hoe with facts. What she did was allow her anger to get the yes, Harley Q. We all do it. I've done it. Yes, she no longer looks like the victim because she went there, which makes Nicki look right in her decision to never give her a feature. Yes, Harley Q, you just summed that shit up right. That's exactly what fans see. We be sitting back looking like, see, that's your ass get. You always been a fucking snake. Ben saw that shit. That's why she should have held on to just those two things. Just hold on. Just we know you feel like that. We shouldn't have known though. Keep it right there. All you could have said was, you ain't gonna bully me, bitch. People already say OGs and Nicki Minaj is a bully. So why not just, it's already out there. Just play that. Just go soft. You ain't gonna bully me. You might get some empathy. People might be like, oh, she's being bullied. The titles this morning might be Nicki Minaj bullies Lotto over Grammy. Nah. You could have, if you was a smart bitch, you'd have been trying to work. How can I work this in the angle that shows her bullying me? I'd have been out there. Okay, Nicki, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'd have been out there. Nicki, don't bully me, please. Nicki and your fans, please don't bully me. Hoping the headline catches on. Y'all see this shit? But you're not playing it like that. You too new to try to be super save a hoe. You gotta play. Sometimes you gotta go to the play the public opinion. Let them fight it for you because you ain't got it like that. I hate to be coy, but it's the truth. I think it was strategic though, because Nicki shouldn't be going back and forth with a newbie either. Well, that's the other that now if we flip to the other side, are you bored? Are you bored? Like, I hope this next album bangs, Nicki. I hope it bangs. You know, I never even Queen banged to me, and people didn't like Queen. Queen banged the fuck to me. I might be playing that next. Shit, Queen bang to me. So I hope I ain't gotta hope it's gonna bang, but I hope you know you got some other shit doing. House Papa Bear, okay. You know, like let these newbies. They gonna fight over you all day. You ain't got to. You good. You really are good. Like just I just hate when I see my girl out here fighting with a bunch of never minds, a bunch of who gives a fuck, a bunch of girl, okay, you got a Grammy. Nicki, this ain't the first time you lost a Grammy or lost a nom or some bullshit. You know, I get one to call a fake bitch out because that happens. You be wanting to call a fake bitch out as an OG and a newbie. Like, bitch, I see what you're doing, but it goes too far when you just tit tat, tit tat, tit tat, tit tat, tit tat. You know you're gonna squash her. You know you're gonna. It's just gonna come off as if you're bullying her. I'm sitting here looking like Nicki just setting this shit off. Jermaine the pre-rap show. Oh, so she's 23 now, and that was when she was 16. So that was 7 years ago, which would have been 2015. And I was in Chicago. Yeah, I wasn't paying him no attention. Whoa. I was not. Oh, as a kid, I think she won. Her daddy that, oh, he didn't even look like it. Bloop, right? She did win season 1 of True Rap Gang. This is why you let motherfuckers argue with themselves. I wouldn't have addressed none of it. Wouldn't have even texted her. Let her talk. What? Baby, are you kidding me? I'd have been pouring into my lyrics. I'd have been going doubling down on my own platform. Like, oh, you gonna come at me? All right, okay. You do you. My opportunity to strike back at your ass will always come. Let me just work on what I got going on. And people will see that. People will see that. You don't see Beyonce. Beyonce be sitting tight. Like, now she recently, for the first time in a long time, came out and actually directly replied to the guys who said that she stole their song "Sexy." I'm too sexy. She basically said, no, I didn't. I did. Everybody knew. You know, I said, wow, Beyonce. I said she's getting sick of this shit. She does things to bait and get them roped in. They fall for it more times than not. Zaire, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. I don't see that, Roman. That's his job, and he's been professional. Plus, the ghostwriter's been in circulation for years, so I don't think that would be the issue. It would have to take other mess. Oh, okay, between Party and Megan, yeah, because I always be like, how does that work? What if Megan was like So is Cardi new music hot? And Party's like, yeah, it's coming along well. And then they get into a public dispute, and Party's just right there. Like, it takes a real strong business centric focused person. Okay, King, you're a fan of Nicki. Do you see over the past few months she's been going at this one and that one, then other? Yes, I have. Now that I'm paying attention to it, I never ever thought I thought she was just chilling for a minute because she ain't been on. She wasn't on Twitter like that, baby. When Yikes came out at the top of the year, she dropped it and she went. She didn't. She went away. She ain't do shit. She ain't. Her Twitter was quiet. I would have been super victim. Okay. Oh my god. Nicki, I'd have been laying in my bed doing the video. I just don't understand. It's like I've been trying my hardest. I talked to, and I fucks with her. Baby, the whole narrative would have been spent. Yep, give me what? I'd have been, oh, damn, Lotto, she fucked with you like that. I'd have created a whole song, The Tears I Cried. Used to love this woman in the rap game. Bitch, I'd hold a whole cipher. All of that draws buzz around you. It creates shit. It's noise. It's in the game. It's in the industry. Taking the other route makes you just seem like, okay, what? She gave Lotto too much energy for an artist. She said went double aluminum. Talking about some, she went double wood. I said, what is double wood? She doing this to stay relevant. Her fans are kids that like to see drama and people being dragged. She really wants a Grammy bad, and it shows desperate. Put it into the music. Keep it on the playground. I would have. What's the problem? These artists constantly give these corporate giants the power. She has complained about unfair treatment from the Grammy board for years. Why still even submit? Why submit? You right about that. Now that's another point. Nicki, at this point, I wouldn't submit. I would leave submitting my albums up to my team. Like, if y'all want to, I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I don't care. Don't ask me to show up either. And no, I'm not performing, and nor am I campaigning. Don't ask me shit about it. So if you want to do this, understand that Roman the artist ain't doing a motherfucking thing for the Grammys. Y'all see how Jay-Z, Beyonce, Rihanna, Drake's of the world play that shit? They get nominated, it'd be like, oh great, wonderful. Don't ask me to fucking show up. And no, I'm not performing. It's almost like you already know, but they get nominated time and time again. Well, here you are not getting nominated time and time again. I mean, not getting nominated time again. And then when you are, you get misplaced. Why don't you just start showing your ass like them? Maybe you might get a different treatment. Maybe it might force you to double down on that good music we know you got. Because this ain't it. Not 11 years in the game. Not what 15 in the game. Nah, this ain't it. Nah, cuz this ain't it. They've been trying to get Beyonce to exit based off her age for years. The black community always try to age out their artists, which is fucked up. All others don't do that, but for some reason we do. And that is why Beyonce shuns Normani, because everybody, when Normani first stepped on the scene, everybody kept saying she's gonna be the new Beyonce. And I said, don't they know that that's not gonna rub well for a Beyonce kind of artist? We all gotta admit, yeah, Beyonce got a little narcissism in her mind, and you think she finna come out here and endorse a Normani who can dance and sing? Nah. And so ever since then, I've always watched Normani not really get the shine that she's wanted or needed because of the public's comparison of her as the younger R&B artist to the likes of Beyonce. That's a lot of weight. Why not get some OGs in the rap game to create their own awards to give out? That's true. For example, Remy Ma got that whole thing coming up this month where it's called like the Rap Battle Award show, and she got like 15 female rap battle rappers from all over the world. 2 from Baltimore, Maryland. I saw the females. I said, well, don't be looking at them for looks, okay? That's all I'm saying. Don't go to look at them for looks. Just go because they got bars. That's all I'm saying. And I said, this is nice for Remy Ma. And whoever wins gets a $25,000 cash prize, but also the opportunity to pursue their career. I said, that's your lane, Remy. You are good at battle rap, and you got other girls here. That's your lane. Now you creating girls that might give you the catapult to jump out. I said that's perfect, and you're right. Why not, Nicki, do something new for the new girls? You fucking right. Her or Lil Kim, or Cardi is too new her damn self. Yes, a cipher. Baby, you know I'd have been on that bitch. Okay. These are other rappers. Work with the new artists. Work with other rap OGs. Keep it cute and don't outplay your position. You know who be begging for girls to call him up to work with her? Missy Elliott. I don't know if y'all follow Missy Elliott's Twitter, but I do. I like Missy Elliott. I loved her last album that she dropped. That shit was so fucking dope. It's like 4 tracks on there. You play that from beginning to end. It got every mood. Slow, fast, old Missy, a little upbeat. I said, Missy, bitch, you better, what the fuck? But Missy doesn't have that young girl look, so it's gonna be hard to market her. So I get it. But she literally be on her page tweeting about how her accolades and shit all the time, all day long. Missy tweeting about, I remember when I wrote this song, and I remember when I did this, and I'll be like, this girl wants somebody to ask her for a feature. She probably only charged like at the most 10, 15 stacks. So yeah, it's the OGs in the game that don't mind. Queen Latifah ain't one. She's already told y'all, no, she's not doing it. Queen Latifah said no. um, Work with the other rappers. Your skin looks beautiful. You're glowing. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. A little Neutrogena. Normani doesn't get to shine because her team sucks. They missed several. Risa, don't get me started because I really be mad when that first record dropped, Motivation. Out of all the songs she dropped, I said, who did this? Who did this? She thought this was gonna be. They said it was the new Aaliyah. I said, oh, now she's trying to be Aaliyah Lane. I said, why are we doing this to Normani? Normani had a whole entire young girl poppy following. That shit went to the wayside. Them bitches went to Ariana Grande so quick because they two were in the same lane at the same time. It was like, oh, that's what you're doing, girl. Cute. Let me go over here. You go over to Ari, you fuck with Ari. So you're right. They fucked her up. I can't stand that shit. It's almost as if they're afraid to release a full project with her. Keep doing these singles. And she be showing face on Twitter. She be like, people be calling her out and shit. Like, there's the girl with the one singles. And she's like, don't worry. It's coming. It's coming. Okay, we'll see. I feel like Nicki only dropped new music because she and her feelings about the come up these new female rappers are getting. Yeah, because that song, I'm be honest with you, Tomorrow is dope. Tomorrow's dope. I ain't gonna lie to you. Kim, them battle rappers must be a little strong. I think it's a part of the culture, and don't fight me about this, but I think it's a part of the culture, that whole struggle, that whole I got something, that whole, even with men, it's like, most of the real street battle rappers hard in the face. So to me, it doesn't, it's just equitable. It's just, they're parallel. They're the same, hard in the face men, hard in the face women. Because it's on Remy Ma's Twitter page. I think I retweeted it on King Roman News. It's a 2-minute video where she introduced all the females from all the different states. It's one of them on there from Ohio. I said, right. But them young girls could still benefit from her and Eve. Honestly, hell, Missy could write and produce with some of them. Eve, that bitch. Now, Eve, I like me some Eve. Hey, Voodoo. Hey, boo. Good morning, Voodoo. What up? Sorry, so let's listen to this audio. Let's get this audio up and popping real quick. So this is the first audio that she released. Now, these are the recordings of the phone calls between Nicki Minaj and Latto. Now, what she captioned this as by saying, no one cares about my little song lyrics. My bad. My bad. For your info, no, here she go. Let me specify. I'm sorry. I'm delusional for saying we're newer female rappers are flourishing, and you said no one cares about my little song lyrics. My bad. For your information, I only record it because I know who the fuck I'm playing with. Hashtag 40-year-old bully. I said, okay, so let's get into this first clip here. Hold on. Now it's gonna be a little faint, so I'm gonna turn it all the way up because Nicki is in the background. You hear Latto because she got her big lips on the microphone. Ain't nobody tell her to back the bitch up and put it on speaker so you can hear Nicki. I'm like, damn, girl, the 101, back the lips up. What the fuck? But so as much as y'all can't hear it go.
I've done nothing to you. Yeah, you are. It's delusional to say that other girls are flourishing. It's it's delusional to say that other girls are flourishing. Recognize we weren't giving the platforms that we're being given right now. And I give you props all the time in every other interview for opening the door for that to be a possibility now. I finished it, Nikki. I said for a long time it was you. Yes, and your what it mhm. No, I'm not. That's the purpose misinter. I can't even think of the word. Like just purposely trying not to understand what I'm saying. No, I know exactly what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it was you running shit for a long time. I never said that you're no longer running shit.
Now, that was the first clip. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Lotto really, really was trying to clear the fucking air. And Nicki Minaj wasn't coming from a place of clearing the air because this beef has been brewing since March. So you notice Nicki's saying that, let me pull up, I'm gonna have somebody send you all of these documents and these information. Because what you're saying is you should be put above all these other women and all of these other things because you're not really going up for what I'm saying with in terms of me being shaded in the Grammys. And so you think it's all about you. You think it's, I'm a new girl in the game. You think it's about you, but it's not. Let me show you and send you these articles. And as a newbie sitting there listening, put myself in Lotto's shoes, I would have immediately interpreted that as, Nikki, this beef ain't between me and you, baby. You ain't mad at me. You ain't mad at me. I just happen to be the person in these shoes right now. If it was any other bitch, you'd have been mad at them. But it's me. So if I'd have known that, I would have walked away like that. She ain't hurt over me. You ain't even hurt over me. I'm sitting here trying to prove to you and tell you, but you don't want to hear that. Because see, if a person really just wants some resolve, they would hear you out, because I felt like Lotto was trying, like, no, Nikki, I'm not trying to say I'm better than you. No, 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 no. What I'm saying is trying to defer to her. And unfortunately, I feel like Nikki still has she has something else to say. She still got some other stuff to prove. She ain't done with letting you know that I feel like you disrespected me. How I'm supposed to be the person that inspired you. And when I'm facing some gripe in my life, you looking at yourself and not what's really going on here. And I felt that shit. You can hear it in Nikki's voice. It didn't come from a place of let's resolve this or a place of, you know, love. No, it didn't come from any of that. I'm like, damn, damn, damn. And before I continue, Karen, thank you so much. Thank you for the love. I really appreciate it. Shout out to Karen. Thank you, thank you, thank you, babe. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the love. If anybody want to send a cash app, it's $ Roman L Jackson. Everything goes back to me and the channel. Mostly to go have a breakfast, a dinner, a lunch, some coffee, something great like that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, it's Megan Stallion. Is Megan the Stallion really a stallion? By the looks of that ass, she a stallion. Have you seen her twerking on stage All you got to do is YouTube Megan Thee Stallion twerking on stage. She can move both cheeks at 2 different times. What's up, my chat, man? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Latto is way better than me. I would have never gave Nicki a time of day. You know, coming from the place of definitely, I'm the newbie. First of all, I'd have been like, I don't know what this kind of beef is. I'm not trying to get in it with you. No, whoa, bitch. I'm still counting my hundreds of thousands. I ain't even million status like you. And you trying to beef with me, I definitely would have been like, yo, this ain't you beefing with me. You talking about history stuff that's been going on for years before I even touched this level. You beefing with me? Like, you got to start, as a newbie, you got to start putting stuff in perspective. Like, no, hold up now. Wait, I thought our beef was about that. You bring up all this other shit. So go ahead. What's your real cause? That's how you turn a card here. You start, what I say, playing the victim. You start, okay, so what's really wrong? What's going on? Why are you mad? And you see this all the time if you're playing double entendre. I'm telling you, this works for both ways. And I am talking to one person in particular. That's how you respond at the heat of the moment. You better go watch my November video when I was facing the same type of issue against a large person. I was like, hold up now, wait. I'm not about to. Y'all think I'm about to do that? No, I had a platform to care for. So let me just go ahead and issue this apology and move forward. Let's just move forward. That's what you got to do sometimes when you think about your platform or you think about your career. She was emotional. Latto sounds scared to even speak. Good morning, Pressure. She was very emotional. It was tough. You Nicki Minaj, bitch. I got Nicki Minaj on the phone clapping back at me. Bitch. Woo! You talking about a bitch voice cracking. I'd have been under Nicki. I told Nicki, I'm not. I'm trying to work this out. Okay. And I'm on Latto's side. Okay, I feel you. Y'all know how I feel. Nicki is upset about what Latto said to Jason Lee. You see where this is not anything where it's just this one beef. It's so much stuff added onto this stuff. Nicki needs prayer. Good morning, Lifestyle with Nico. Good morning to you. Nicki needs prayer. I am on Latto's side as well. Facts, receipts. Nicki was running the game, but truth is she's not running nothing but her mouth trying to sun these girls. Nicki is just a mean girl, child. Nicki has a jealous spirit. Yes, she wanted to sun Latto and couldn't. Radio hosts, producers, artists, etc. Multiple people have said for years that Nicki is horrible and has a extremely nasty attitude that goes back to early Young Money days. Yeah, them the kind of hard that, especially when you're an established artist, that's hard to break that kind of mentality. So as a newbie, you got to recognize, you got to know your opponent. Like, I would have known all of that. Like, you know how this person operates. You can't hit them when they at their strongest point, when they got Super Freaky Girl out here at the Grammy noms and you nominated too. As much as you up, bitch, she's up too. And you want to hit her, she's got the bigger following. So you get her when she lose that Grammy. That's when you get it, Latto. Because I guarantee you, if you lose in the category, oh, baby, you don't think her fans finna come out on you? You got to know how to play it. You going to fuck up. Seems it's getting harder for her to contain it now, though. Yeah, I know she better leave my Glorilla alone. Now, I got a different kind of new love for Glorilla. I damn near almost put her in the male rap category. Like, she's all in my hood mix on my Apple playlist, because all her other records, the same way she rap on that, she just hard. I never listened to her until Fuck Nigga Free, or Free Nigga Fuck Nigga Friday. What is it? I'm Fuck Nigga Free. That song. Then she got a song called Blessed, Too Blessed. Then she got Tomorrow. She's growing on me. I love that gutter shit. I love it. And then she be talking. I feel like she's writing songs about me. Blessed too. That whole song is about me. She's rapping about how her friends be hating her and behind the scenes be smiling. I deal with that all the time in my real life with my friends. Hateful bitches. And then, hey, Roman. Then he don't like you. Yeah, I know. I'm playing the game too, child. Hey, how you doing? So I like her a lot. Exactly. JD couldn't do it. Now Nicki see what it feels like to get disrespected as an OG. Ha ha ha, karma. Who else is in the Grammys rap category? I think, let's see. I was trying to pull up this earlier. Grammy 2023 nominations. All right. So, oh, this is just for the eligibility. So, there's really no comprehensive list. Like they got all these articles. Well, Kendrick Lamar is in the rap, the not the categories for the rap album. So if I had to say she's going up against that, I wouldn't put my bet on her. Y'all, I'm trying to find a comprehensive list. I don't. Who is eligible for the best new artist at the 2023 Grammy Award? You know about it first. All right. Y'all. It's no nominations coming up. No. I'm gonna have to find them. I'm gonna have to go find some because I don't see it. Beyonce submits Renaissance and Break My Soul in the dance electronic categories. I do see this article, but unfortunately they put her in pop as well. Um, so yeah, I have to find an article, y'all. And then I'll get that. Does Nicki or even Latto have a shot at winning the award? No, not in my opinion. Not with Rich Spirit Kendrick Lamar. Not with that album. I don't see it. I don't see it. All right, y'all, let's get into this last part of their conversation. So that was the first part. Here's the last part of their
For a long
conversation.
time. I never said that you're no longer running shit. I said that there are other females flourishing. What is the problem with that? Okay. Well, I love you and I will, regardless, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to support you from the sidelines. I feel very, yes, from the sidelines because I can't do it publicly when someone is literally subtweeting me for no reason, purposely trying to misinterpret what I'm saying. I respect you too much to go back and forth with you. So I appreciate you for getting on the phone with me. The song lyric was recorded last year, way before any of this. And I cannot, yeah, you said, because you just said I like to say it's given though. The it's given bar was nothing, it didn't have nothing to do with you. What's not going to benefit me?
Baby. Now, Lotto made some good points in this end argument. She tried to drive it home by saying, listen, I'm not trying to do any of this. You trying to subtweet me and make things out to be bigger than what it is, and that's not really what it is. And Nicki, her all-out attempts try to tell her, like, somebody around your camp should have told you, girl, this is not what she really was trying to say was, you shouldn't be trying to go up against me, honey. This ain't gonna benefit you. It'll benefit me more than it will benefit you. And that is the absolute truth. And that is the lesson here. You're a newbie in the game. All of this ain't gonna do shit for you. Yeah, calling behind the scenes would be great to salvage the relationship of what you think you have. But once she would have told you, I'd have been like, okay, I understand it. Now she did say I'll support you from the sidelines. See, even that is digging yourself a little bit. Those are kind of remarks you keep to yourself, like, okay, I'll still support you, Nicki. I still love you, girl. I still shout you out and stuff like that. And then in the back of your head, girl, from the sidelines, you don't know how to work this shit. You don't know how to be bureaucratic, democratic, diplomatic. That's the word. Diplomatic. What the fuck? What's going on? And I agree. Somebody should have told her, touched her, like, come here, come. We going this way. We going back over here, because you ain't doing the right thing. And so she stuck Nicki with the question, what do you feel like I am? I haven't. What did she say? I haven't been grateful for, or something like that. and she had no response. Nicki had no response for it.
What's not going to benefit?
And when she asked her what's not going to benefit me, Nicki should have told her coming up against me, doing what you're doing now, trying to beef with me, trying to, you should have told her that shit. She wanted the real answer. You should have told her the answer. But I think Nicki felt like, nah, girl, we good. All right, told you enough. See you later. Bye. For me, that would have been a cue. Like, it wouldn't have been no today. We had this conversation back in September. Now we here in November, in October, and I'm sitting here going back and forth with you on Twitter. You've already given me my answer. You've already basically told me what I need to take. What am I doing? So I'm sitting here like, okay, we'll see if this does something for Lotto, but I don't think this will be anything for Lotto. It may look good on the surface. Oh, she's getting, but in terms of wanting to be accepted, not get trashed, sort of have that escape all this, rise above. No, boo, you drag right into it, just like the rest of them. You're gonna be dragged for a couple of days now by the barbs and the blogs and all of that stuff. For what? The rapist statements and all that other stuff. Yep, they're gonna talk about that just as well as Nicki. Nicki, be prepared for people to say you as the OG was the bully. You should have known, just as she should have known, like, all right, girl, it's whatever. But y'all did it. And it's free full promotion. Y'all both getting promo out of this. Now, who's getting the bigger promo? Of course it's Nicki. Of course it's Nicki, because now people are gonna be tuned into her Grammy and why it was switched over to the pop category, and if it's gonna win and if it's not gonna win. So you're gonna get all of that stuff right now. So I'm gonna be staying tuned to it. But my whole advice to Lotto is don't take the bait. Don't take the bait. And if you do take the bait, make your first move a strategic move that will help you be comfortable to come back out on the next rip or do your next performance. You don't ever want to be doing something and you got this little crawl in your back because you just said something. No, you want to make sure whatever you say, you're comfortable about it, however it's received. That means you've thought about it. You didn't just come out here and say super freaky grandma married related to a rapist. You didn't think about that because you didn't think about how that makes you look on the next rip and what you got to do on the next rip and the next rip. That should have been something you say for like maybe 7 or 8 when she done gave it to you. Now, all right, gloves off. Y'all see how she did me, right? Y'all saw this shit, right? I tried to be nice. Now as a newbie, I got to do some damage. Now you've amassed people who are going to support you. Like, oh, I see you trying. Oh my God. Oh, what? All right, bitch, you need to let half. Now you got a base. Now you got people who are gonna be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But you jumping out the gate like this, you ain't got it like that, boy. I'm just trying to tell you, nigga. I ain't got it. People, when you new, you just gotta ride the wave. They push, you push. You don't push, and then have them out here, them and they fan base, because you're gonna have a black eye and a bloody lip. You got to take it slow by slow. You slap me, all right, I'm just gonna touch your shoulder. I ain't gonna slap you, I ain't gonna push you back. I'm just gonna touch your shoulder a little bit. Why you being a bully? Why you trying to bully me though? You trying to bully me? Throw that little bully word out, slap him a little bit, and then see what she come back. Oh, I can't believe you trying to. Well, I mean, look what you're doing. You start building your narrative, baby. Work on how you get out of this. Don't think about how you look to fans and other people, because that's gonna fuck you up every time. Because you gotta follow that shit up for fans instead of following it up for yourself. Do what makes you feel comfortable time and time again. Fuck what other people gotta think. Fuck that shit. Fuck, you're gonna lose some, win some, but you want to stay in the game for a while. And that's how I look at it. And that's what I thought about this situation, y'all. Nicki is trying. The Grammys runs like prison politics and have lost its prestige over years of prison politics. Nicki is trying to get into Lotto's head, trying to break down her confidence. I agree, child. Nicki is this generation's Aretha. Any new girl with talent and not kissing her ass is not received well. Baby, see, Lotto tried to come at her right, but Nicki is so stuck on Kiss the Ring, she not listening to reason. But you hear that fuckish. I hear it. I only hear it because I probably have been in that position before on both sides. So I hear it. He can't argue a point because it isn't one. No, I think Lotto comes out okay because Nicki looks bad. 40 plus banging on a kid. No, you slap me, I'll punch you. Laugh my ass of newbie or not. But see, when you got so much more to lose, you got to think about it. Like, do I want to lose my shit now or do I want to wait it a little bit? Do I want to knock your ass out now or do I want to knock your ass out? Maybe I want to be in the, I want to listen. I'm trying to be in the match for 7, 8 games. I ain't going to jump in the ring, with all your resources and get fucked up on the first round. I'm smarter than that. Now, if we talk about street fight, bitch, you put your hands on me. You already know how I give it. You ain't going to be none of that. There better be a really good explanation for you putting what happened. You get pushed or something? Because then we need to get the bitch who pushed you. The fuck? Yeah, that switches, and given that situation, depending on whether I need to call the cops first, because I always got to be mindful of the right thing to do. Yeah, but if we talking street fight, yeah, we ain't no Lotto or hey now. Fuck all that shit. I gotta still live and breathe and eat comfortably. I don't want to be in pain. What the fuck? Nicki not finna win that Grammy. Y'all know that, right? Narius, you already know I know. She's not finna win against Harry Styles or Olivia. Not Olivia Rodrigo. It's this other artist now that's on top. No, absolutely not. The pop category, super freaky girl at the Grammys. Super freaky girl. It would have won. It would have been close to winning in the rap category. Yeah, way more than Lotto. But nah, I don't think so. But will she lose? The industry loves the conflict. Trust that. I think she will. I don't think that it's in her favor. And she understood that assignment, which is why she came out and became way more vocal about it because she understood what was happening. Like, oh, I get it. And for me, I would stop submitting shit to them. It would have to be a request. Hey, are you going to submit? I don't know yet. When's the deadline? Okay, I'll let y'all know. Stop submitting shit, Nicki. They disrespect your craft. Shit, you got some quality work. Fuck them hoes. I know you want to get, your achievements, your accolades, your trophies, and your awards, but you know what? Fuck them. I say fuck them. I'm being honest with you. At this point, y'all gonna stop doing Nicki like this now. As the barb's gonna start arranging protests around that shit, bitch. Every time it comes on, fuck all that bullshit. I think she will win because the Grammy's going to feel bad about it and don't want to catch all that bad backlash. You think so? It's in February. Now the nominations come out. So this was just the first round. These are just voting to see who's going to actually be in the nomination categories, which will be released in November. And then the voting period is from November to like late January. And then the show is February 5th. So she might not even be placed in the pop category. She might not even make a chance. And that might be the play too, to get her over to pop so we can drop her because we're not keeping the voting members are not going to keep her up there. Because had maybe she stayed in the rap category, they probably would have kept her there. It could have been a play there too. So we got some time to see. I definitely will report about it, do a video upload. We gonna see, baby. But I tell you this, if Nicki is not included in any nomination, be prepared. And Lotto, go on a vacation. Go to another country where they don't even speak English and you can't see none of this shit on TV. Come back in 2 weeks when it's died down and the shit over with. Do the whole album release vacation trip. They drop albums and they go travel somewhere else so consumers can consume it, talk all they shit, then they come back when it's died down. That's the best way to receive, come on, Lotto. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck your bag up. Don't say shit. I wouldn't say nothing. If you got to say anything, say something in it sucks that she's not included. I wish she was included in the category. Blast the Grammys or something. But if you ain't gonna say that, don't say shit at all. Keep your criticism to yourself, girl. Because I'm telling you, gonna fuck around and find your own self blackball. You can go 2 up and then get shot down. But that's all I had to say about this whole entire situation. I thought it was really interesting that they were up literally my time on the East Coast, 3 a.m. So what that's not 9, 10, because they're 5 hours, 10 where Nicki was on the West Coast. So maybe it was still early for them, but I was like, take y'all ass to bed. What are we doing? All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. I thank y'all for joining me. I hope y'all enjoyed the commentary. I enjoyed the chat. I appreciate y'all so much for being here. Of course, y'all know I'll be live next week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 or 7 a.m. And next Wednesday, we're gonna have the unboxing 35th birthday celebration. Please come through if you don't just stop in for a moment just to say what up. I know it's a lot of stuff that's going on that might have your attention, but I would love to just toast with you, have a good celebratory moment with you all. I really do appreciate it. And then I'll be back on Monday, of course. If I don't pop my head in over the weekend, I just don't be really having nothing else to talk about that I find live worthy. Like, gotta, some juicy commentary. So if I find something, I might pop back up. But otherwise, I'll be in the community wall. I'll be around. I appreciate y'all. Please make sure you hit that like button. If you are just coming in, I hope you enjoy the replay. Shout out to the replay gang. Make sure you drop a comment if you are a part of the replay gang. Let me know what you thought, who you think handled this situation the best, or who seems to gain more from this situation between Nicki and Latto. And then share the video, share it on Twitter, share it on your Facebook. I appreciate all the shares if y'all can. That kind of love helps me and helps grow the channel. And without further ado, let's see what else. I think that's it. Yes, birthday celebration. Yes. I just want to have a drink with y'all. Make sure y'all have some wine glasses so we can go. I'm going to drop the link if anybody want to come up to on that day. Thank you. I appreciate you for coming through. Look how everyone was boycotting the NFL. Now it's a black production and the Grammys next. Yep. Do you see that? And I see the whole deeper play. Jay-Z got the entertainment contract through Rock Nation, and Apple now has the financial contract for the show. So Apple funds it, and Diddy is paid. And Jay-Z is paid through Rock Nation to provide the entertainment. I'm like, look at this stacked behavior. If y'all don't see the gameplay in there, baby, it was a whole game. And she will be performing on the next Grammys. Watch. Latto or Nicki? I don't think Latto loses in this. The industry don't like Nicki behind the barbs. 4 hours. It was like 11-ish. It started at 11, and then it worked its all 11 my time, which is East Coast, and then worked its all the way up to like 4 a.m. Great live. Thank you. I'm super chat happy on Wednesday. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the love. Drop some crowns on your way out. Yes, you have a great day. Enjoy this safe space. Thank you. I appreciate it. I always try to make it real commentary focused. Everybody have a blessed day and wear your mask. So Apple One, yes, it is a whole Apple Music show. And I said this is going to be interesting on two fronts. One, every artist that has to work through Rock Nation, which owns Tidal, will then also have to be cleared by Apple, because Apple streams the halftime show on Apple Music. And I said, how does that work with Tidal when Tidal likes to have all their stuff exclusive? So it's gonna be interesting to see how they work this stuff out, y'all. But I'm gonna be here to talk about it. Shit, hell yeah. And until next time, News Crew. And don't forget, I'm gonna put the shirt on the community wall. Read The Heart of Philadelphia. I am king. I am a black man. I love it. It's a focused greatness, powerful, empowered, ambitious, learning, intelligent, and talented. I was like, I need to snatch that one up. So thank you, Reed. Shout out to Reed. And shout out to y'all. And I will see y'all on the next video. Deuces. Good morning. Thank you for being here this morning.
Let's go. Oh, let's start this show. King Roman news gonna come gonna give you that news just like you know he can do. Hot topics in your face, baby. King Roman knows his place, baby. King Roman.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
6:30 a.m. Eastern time, baby. He's gonna come right on time with the news just for you. Celebrity news, politics, and local news just for you. King Roman News.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday,
Let's go, let's go. Hey, let's start this show. King Roman News, coming just for you. King Roman News, coming just for you. 6:30 a.m. Eastern time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. King Roman News, King Roman News. Let's go, let's go.